HINILAWOD, Tales from the Mouth of the Halawod River. When the goddess of the eastern sky Alonsina reached maidenhood, the king of the gods, Kaptan, decreed that she should marry. All the unmarried gods of the different domains of the universe tried to win her hand to no avail. But she chose to marry a mortal, Datu Paubari, the mighty ruler of Halawod. Her decision angered her other suitors, so they made a decision to destroy Halawod by flood. Alonsina and Paubari escaped harm through the assistance of Suklang Malayon, the goddess and guardian of happy homes and sister of Alonsina, who learned of the evil plot and warned the two so they were able to seek refuge on higher ground. After the flood water subsided, Paubari and Alonsina returned to the plains secretly. They settled near the mouth of the Halawod River. Several months later, Alonsina became pregnant and told Paubari to prepare the siklot, things necessary for childbirth. She delivered a set of triplets and summoned the high priest Bungot Banwa to perform the rites of the gods of Mount Matiaas to ensure the good health of the children. When the ceremony was over, he opened the windows of the north side of the room and a cold northerly wind came in, and suddenly the three infants were transformed into strong, handsome young men. Labaw Donggon, the eldest of the three, asked his mother to prepare his things, for he heard of a place called Handog where a beautiful maiden named Anggoy Ginbitinan lived. The journey took several days. He walked across plains and valleys, climbed up mountains until he reached the mouth of the Halawod River. When he finally met the maiden's father and asked for her hand in marriage, the father asked him to fight the monster Manalintad as part of his dowry. He went off to confront the monster, and with the help of his magic belt, Labaw Donggon killed the monster, and to prove his feat, he brought to Anggoy Ginpitinan's father the monster's tail. After the wedding, Labaw Donggon proceeded home with his new bride. Along the way, they met a group of young men who told him that they were on their way to Tarambang Burok to win the hand of Abyang Duruunon, sister of Sumpoy, the lord of the underworld and whose beauty was legendary. Labaw Donggon and his bride continued on their journey home. The moment they arrived home, Labaw Donggon told his mother to take care of his wife because he is taking another quest. Before he can get to the place, he has to pass a ridge guarded by a giant named Sikay Padulugdog. But Sikay Padulugdog was no match to Labaw Donggon's power and skill in fighting, so he gave up and allowed him to continue. Before long, he went on another journey. This time, it is to Gadlum to ask for the hand of Malitong Yawa Sinagmaling Diwata, who is the young bride of Seragnayan, the lord of the darkness. This trip required him to use his biday nga inagta or the black boat, on which he sailed across the seas for many months, went across the region of the clouds, and passed the land of stones, until finally, he reached the shores of Tulugmatian, which was the seaside fortress of Seragnayan. The moment he set foot on the ground, Seragnayan asked him, "Who are you and why are you here?" He answered,
I am Labaw Donggon, son of Datu Paubari and goddess Alonsina. I came for the beautiful Malitong Yawa Sinagmaling Diwata.
Seragnayan laughed. He told Labaw Donggon that what he wished for was impossible to grant because she was his wife. Labaw Donggon then challenged Seragnayan to a duel, saying that whoever wins will have her. The challenge was accepted and they started fighting. Labaw Donggon submerged Seragnayan underwater for 7 years. But when he let go of him, Seragnayan was still alive. The latter uprooted a coconut tree and started beating Labaw Donggon with it. He survived the beating but was not able to surpass the powers of Saragnayan's pamlang or amulet, and eventually he gave up and was imprisoned by Saragnayan beneath his house. Back home, Anggoy Ginbitinan and Abyang Duruonon both delivered sons. Anggoy Ginbitinan's child was named Aso Mangga and Abyang Duruonon's son was called Abyang Baranugon. Only a few days after they were born, Aso Mangga and Abyang Baranugon embarked to look for their father. They rowed their sailboats through the region of eternal darkness, past the region of the clouds and the land of stones. Finally, reaching Saragnayan's home. Saragnayan noticed that Abyang Baranugon's umbilical cord have not yet been removed. He laughed and told the child to go home to his mother. Abyang Baranugon was slighted by the remarks and immediately challenged Saragnayan to a duel.